I'm going to give you some quick hits. I've written about this. I just haven't polished it yet into a newsletter or a blog post. For one, the mistakes that young coaches make become the mistakes that old coaches make. So if you don't fix them, or if you don't have a mentor to help you understand where you're going wrong and may not see it, those mistakes don't get corrected. Next, you have an advantage that you have fewer responsibilities. You probably don't have dependents. You are less entrenched into a decade-long career. Take more risks. 2, or maybe 3, wherever. This is a relationships business. You need to learn how to form relationships and nurture relationships, not only with your clients, but within a network. Create a network. Find people that are either better at what you want to do or where you want to be, or people who are adjacent to you, like sports psychologists, or maybe even surgeons or nutritionists, people who are trying to go in the same direction as you, but they take a different career path and work in a different field. Next is, to be productive, you need to be focused. You need to be present. How good is your focus? How present are you? Have you really trained the skill to pay attention to who is in front of you, listen to what they have to say, and not start jumping to conclusions or making assumptions that send you off track from solving their problem? And these assumptions, or this lack of presence, gets exacerbated and worsened from resource scarcity. So if you're short on time or financial security or energy, your brain tries to take these shortcuts, and that worsens the quality of your care. And this last one that I'll say is kind of writing to myself when I was probably your age, which is, you're wasting so much time. And unfortunately, you might need to get a mortgage or a dog or other things that subtract your time for you to realize just how much you've wasted. So ideally, you'd be much more productive with all the extra time that you have, putting your effort toward things that actually move the needle in the direction you want to go. That's the other thing. Understand where you want to go. What do you want? What do you want? How do you want to get there? What meaningful things or fuels or purposes are going to drive you in that direction? Getting clarity on that is early on is going to do a gargantuan amount of good later on.